Fishing for Jesus, fishing for Jesus. I'm on a mission, doing the Great Commission. Fishing for Jesus, fishing for Jesus. I'm on a mission, doing the Great Commission. Fishing for Jesus, fishing for Jesus.
If you haven't checked out Mental Transformation Part 1, please go check it out so that you might understand what we'll discuss next. And don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share the video. Thank you. Bless those who persecute you. Now, for us to understand, he's saying, bless those who persecute you. That's not the way the world thinks. That is not the fashion of the world. And that's why he says, do not be conformed or fashioned after the ways of this world. Because the ways of this world is, whatever you do to me, I'm going to do back to you. It's not do unto others what you want them to do unto you. No, in this world is do unto others what they've been doing unto you. So he's saying, do not be conformed to the patterns and the ways of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So once that happens, then you will be able to bless those who persecute you. Bless and do not curse. Rejoice with those who rejoice. Weep with those who weep. Be of the same mind towards one another. Do not set your mind on high things, but associate with the humble. Do not be wise in your own opinion. That is exactly opposite to this world. So he's giving us an outline of the signs of a transformed mind. That's literally what he's giving us there. And why the question to answer the question, why do I think the way I think? It's simply because of what you've been exposed to in your foundational years. And like I said, the foundational years is not the years, it's not just the years when you were small, but it's really the years in which your character is formed. And that's why it's so important to watch, to be careful of the information that parents allow their children to be exposed to, because at the end of the day, that's going to shape their belief system. It's going to shape their mentality, and ultimately it's going to cause them to behave a certain way. The nature of a man is the nature of a man. That's something you cannot change. But it's the mindset that sets us apart. And what I mean by that is every single human being has the same sin nature. But the belief system that they have and the mentality that they have is what makes them different. Every single human being has the same sinful nature as a murderer. I have the same nature, same sinful nature as a murderer. But why don't I murder? Why don't I kill? Because of the belief system that I have, what I've been brought up with, the information that I've received, created in me a belief system, and because of that belief system, my mind is different. So now I think different as what a murderer would think. It's because of the belief system that formed my mentality, and now I act a certain way. But with the murderer, his belief system is different, and because of that, his mentality is different, and he acts different. But we have the same nature. Both of us have the same nature of testing the limits, seeing how far I can go. But with one, it's a negative. He's using that nature is what I'm trying to say is this, that all of us within our sinful nature we have the potential to go that far. And that's why our foundational years is so important. When a child is exposed to certain things, it really shapes their belief system. What they believe of themselves, what they believe of this world. So a murderer or a gangster will go out thinking he's gonna have to make sure he kills someone before they kill him. That's a belief system that was built in him. And it caused him to think that way, and then it caused him to have an outward expression of his thoughts. But I have the same nature as him. I'm no better. In nature, I'm no better. It's only because of the certain types of belief system that I have that framed and changed the way I think and the way he thinks. So all of us have the same sin nature in us, but it's because of the certain boundaries, again, boundaries that were set for us or for me, which was different boundaries than what was set for the person that would maybe go out and go kill someone, maybe go out and go steal, maybe go out and commit adultery. It's the boundaries that were set for me when I was a child, when I was in my foundational stage of my life, and it shaped my character a certain way, and that's what kept me from doing certain things. I know I didn't grow up being a saint. I caught on stuff, but it's because of the nature. But the only reason why I didn't go further is because of the belief system that framed my mindset. So, in this 3-part series on mental transformation, we discussed that when you came into this world, you knew absolutely nothing, and that everything you know about yourself is what you've learned from other people. And we discussed why it is important to have a mental transformation, how it impacts your behavior, and why you think a certain way. And your behavior is directly linked to your thinking, and your thinking is directly linked to your belief system. I'll leave some practical ways in the description box of this video on how to overcome belief systems. Because once you are able to overcome certain belief systems, whether it be belief systems about yourself, whether it is belief systems about how to live a godly life, I'll leave some practical exercises that you can implement in your life to overcome certain belief systems. And in conclusion, I want you to understand everything you are today is what you became. It's not who you came into this world just naturally being. It's not who you are by nature, and because it's not who you are by nature, and it's a thing that you became, or the person that you became, it's not fixed. It's not fixed. You can change. If you can change the way you think, if you can change your mind, you can change your life. And if you haven't checked out part 1 and part 2, please do go check it out. It will give you a better and a deeper understanding of what we are discussing in part 3. Please go check out the other videos. And in conclusion, if you can change the way you think, you can change the way you live.
Fishing for Jesus, fishing for Jesus. I'm on a mission, doing the Great Commission. Fishing for Jesus, fishing for Jesus. I'm on a mission, doing the Great Commission. Fishing for Jesus.